What is up, guys? Average Joe card collector here. Just wanted to do a little something different. So I bought these binders. I bought a couple of them. Got a couple more on the way that have like the stitching of to make it look like a baseball. Um, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do for my collection. Now I'm just going to go and get a whole bunch of these binders and put each set that I'm either currently working on or have completed. So just to test it out and to see how many cards I can actually fit in there. I did it with 2020 Topps Series 1. So I like them. They're I think they're a little bit small, I think, as far as the width goes. It may be two inches. I think they do 3 inches, but as you can see here, I had an extra Mike Trout card number 1 of the series, so I'll most likely do card number 1 for series 1 and then card number 351 for series 2 and then update US 1. But I want to get some kind of like sticker or decal or something and put here, and put the Topps logo here, and then underneath it maybe put series 1. I'm not sure if I want to do it this way, like as you're looking at it, reading it left to right, or if I want to do it coming down, you know, TOPPS, and then series 1 right here. But just what I did was I just got my label maker out real quick and just put in there 2020 series 1, even though we all know what it is. So just to go through it real quick, I also printed out the entire checklist from baseballcardpedia.com. So this is the complete base run. So I did double-sided, obviously, to save on paper. And then once I got to 350, the Pete Alonso Rookie Cup, I put in there the SPs. So you have your tier 1. I may never get all of the gimmicks, the SP and the super short prints, but I put them in the binder just in case, you know, I do get them, and that way I know, you know, like it's Mike Trout signing autograph, Aaron Judge wearing 3000 t-shirt, and so forth. And I did it obviously the series 2 as well, and then also the code, you know, series 1 SP ends in 285, and then the tier 1 284, and then the tier 3 is 578. So so I did that, and then I went on to the main inserts. So if you go on to baseballcardpedia.com and you go under your 2020 series 1, it gives a list of everything, your checklist, your base set, your gimmicks, like I just went through, tier 1, 2, and 3, any parallels, like your advanced stats and your clear acetates, and then it goes through 8 inserts, and then they have parallels as well, but I'm not really looking to collect them, just the main inserts. So the main inserts, and then a brief description of them. So obviously they come in the chrome parallel, which is exclusive in the tin boxes that you can find at Walmart. So, you know, I have my inserts here. I got Decades Best, all of them, and then Topps Choice, Decades Next, Decades of Dominance die cut, and then the 1985 Topps Baseball, all of those, and then the Hoskins player highlight, which is exclusive to Walmart, and then the Vlad Guerrero Jr., which is exclusive to Target, and then the Turkey Red. And again, I put in there that it's exclusive to retail packs. Each card is also available in the following parallels, but I didn't print out what the parallels were, so I should probably delete that out. But that's the checklist there. And then obviously I go through the and then I put them in the cards. So as you can see, card number 1, Mike Trout, and then card number 2 is Garrett Cole's league leader, but I left 2 spaces, one for his Trout's SP and then one for the super short print. Even though if I ever do get the super short print, it will never go in a binder, but I put it in there. If I do happen to come across a short print or a super short print, most likely it would probably be graded or put in a top loader or mag, and then put into my my case of my valuable cards. So obviously the super short print of Trout would probably either be graded or put into a mag, and then it goes into my case that I have for all my high value items. But I left a space in there just so I know, and then if I ever do get it, I'll just slip a piece of paper in there saying that it's located in my case, or maybe I'll print it out on paper to the size of a card, slip it in there, and then on the back of the printed paper I'll just put in there exactly where it's located, just so there's some sort of organization to everything. So I'm not going to go through everything, but you know, I did that for all the short prints known and all the super short prints known. So so there's a lot of obviously empty spaces. So as it stands right now, the total number of base cards is 350. So I'm about 5 short of the complete base run. I do have 2 short prints, a Ryne Sandberg and a Mike Piazza. The Piazza goes into my PC, and then actually I think I gave the Ryne Sandberg to a Cubs collector, but in a trade, but I'm not too worried about it because a Ryne Sandberg is only a few bucks. So if I decided to actually go through and get the short prints and super short prints, that card would not cost me that much. So, and then we get into the inserts, and it follows exactly the way my checklist at the beginning of the book goes. So you have your decades best, starting off with your decades best. So obviously I don't, this is just a blank page. So decades best starts with Willie Mays, and there's 2 cards of him, and then Ernie Banks, and then Warren Spahn, and that goes through the 50s, and then you're obviously you're some more 50s down there, Jackie Robinson and another Willie Mays. Nothing on that page. And then we got your 60s. We got just the team, Cincinnati Reds in the 60s. They were dominant. And I like how it gives you a brief synopsis or something like that, a brief little description. You know, they were a winning ball club in 8 seasons of the 60s. So, you know, 8 out of the 10 years, they were a winning ball club. Capturing the NL pennant in 61. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this insert set, especially when it gets to like the 80s and the 90s. You know, that's like when I grew up, so I remember players like Mark McGwire and Andre Dawson. Robin Yount was probably a little bit when I was younger. Yeah, 82, you know, to 89. So I mean, I was 8 in 89. But, you know, Mark McGwire, obviously everyone knows him. Chipper Jones, Pedro, Clemens, another Chipper Jones, just crazy. No, 2 Pedros. So there's one that he was for the 90s, and then for the 2000s, all the way up to the 2010s, I believe. Yeah, ending with King Felix, I think. No, I can't remember who closes that out. And then you have your Topps Choice cards. I only have 3 of those, but I think that's only a set of 10, maybe 25. I can't remember. And then your next Decades next, and then I only have 1 of the Dominance, Decade of Dominance. Willie Mays wins above replacement in the 1960s, and again, goes through a little brief description of it. It's pretty cool. And then one of the biggest insert sets, obviously, is the 85 design. So I don't really remember that growing up. I was 4. but I like it. I like this. I like it how it has the old school Angels there for Rod Carew. And then you got your newer players like Joey Votto, Trevor Bauer, Keston Hiura, Jordan Alvarez, Whit Merrifield, and then Roberto Clemente. I really like the feel of them. They're pretty cool. And then go through, and then I have the Hoskins insert set, and then the Vlad insert set, and then the Turkey Red base. I'm not doing the chrome. I don't think I'm going to, just because I don't think chrome will stand up in books like this. You know, like, I think they need to be sleeved and top loaded. A chrome card. They kind of bend. They have like a little bit of bend to them, so you know, I would want to put them in a top loader at least, and then put them in a box. And I don't like putting cards in a box. I want a book or a binder so I can display the cards, flip through them, instead of taking a box out and then spreading them out throughout my floor or my desk, which right now is littered with cards, and my work computer, and then my home computer, because of this stay-at-home order for this for the coronavirus. So it's pretty hectic right now, but yeah. And then finishing up with the Topps Now card, Topps Now review. So I actually got this trout in the mail, and it came from Topps, and it's welcome to the 2020 Topps Now season. So I thought it was pretty cool. I was actually debating on whether or not I should put this on the front or on the side for the binder, but I figured I'm probably not going to get one for Series 2 or the Upstate series or any of the other series that I might be working on. So I figured I'll just put it there, and then card 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So that's how I have my 2020 Series 1 binder. And then I have tons and tons of doubles. So if you guys are looking to complete Series 1, hit me up. You can send me a message, I guess, on here. If not, you can look me up on Instagram. It's J_Q_cards, I believe. And you can instant message me there, or just comment below and send me a way to get a hold of you, either through Facebook or Instagram, and we can work out a deal for some cards that that you're working on and I'm working on, and we can help each other out. You know, usually what I do is anything over 10 cards gets put in a bubble mailer. Anything less than that gets a PWE, non-machinable. I'm usually pretty good at sending that out the following day, early in the morning. So yeah, that's all I got for you. So enjoy the quarantining, and I'll talk to you guys probably soon. So as always, have a good day.